Hello friends, my name is Srinivas and welcome to my channel Tech Studio 82. You can also visit our website www.techstudio82.com. Please subscribe to my channel and also don't forget to press bell icon for latest updates. In this video, I will show you the complete installation setup of MySQL database on Windows 10 operating system. First, we will download the MySQL database software. Secondly, we will install the downloaded software on Windows 10 operating system, and finally we will do configuration for MySQL database using MySQL Workbench. So let's get started. Before forwarding, as a prerequisite, you should have an internet connection with good bandwidth for downloading the software files. So let's get started with the first step, that is download. In this download step, we will download MySQL database software directly from the official website, that is mysql.com. I will show you how to do that. Open Google in any web browser and search with the keyword MySQL. Hit enter. You can see the Google search results over here. The first link you can see www.mysql.com. Click on this MySQL. It will direct to the official website mysql.com. On the screen you can see the downloads tab. Click on the downloads tab. Scroll down. Select this MySQL Community GPL downloads. Click on this. This is the MySQL Community downloads. Here you can see MySQL installer for Windows. Click on this MySQL installer for Windows. On the screen you can see the latest version of MySQL installer 8.0.28. You can select the operating system, but if you drop down it will show you only Microsoft Windows, and you have two options to download. The second one, Windows 32-bit. Don't worry, this is for the 64-bit also. My system architecture is 64-bit. I will show you my PC. Here, properties. You can see 64-bit operating system. I'm going to download this. Click on this download. It will direct to the login page. It will ask for the sign up, but don't worry, you can download without signing up. In the below you can see no thanks, just start my download. Just click on this start my download. Your download started. You can see the file size is 436 MB. Click on show all. On the screen you can see the download progress. It all depends upon your internet bandwidth connection. Let's wait for some time. Finally our download got completed. Now click on show in folder. It will direct to the downloads folder. This is my downloads folder. So far we have successfully downloaded the MySQL database software from official website, that is mysql.com. Let's move on to the second step, that is installation. In this installation step, we will install MySQL database on Windows 10 operating system. I will show you how to do that. Let's install the downloaded MySQL software. Select this software, right click and click on install. On the screen you can see MySQL installer community. It is preparing for the setup wizard. On the screen you can see MySQL installer setup wizard. Firstly we need to choose a setup type. We need to select the setup type that suits our case. We have 5 options: developer, server, client, full and custom. I am going to select the custom. You can see the setup type description allows you to select exactly which products you would like to install. So I am going to pick only the products that I would like to install. Just click on the next. Now we need to select the products. These are all the available products. From these available products, we need to select the products that we would like to install on this computer. I'm going to manually select the products. First, I'm going to select the MySQL server. Drop down this MySQL server. On the screen, you can see MySQL server 8.0.28 64-bit. Select this and click on this forward green icon. You have successfully selected MySQL server 64-bit version, and let's go back to the available products. Drop down this applications. Select this MySQL Workbench. Drop down this and select this MySQL Workbench 8.0.28 64-bit version. Select this and click on this forward green icon. You can see MySQL Workbench has been selected, and again I am going to select this MySQL shell. Drop down this MySQL shell and select this MySQL shell 8 64-bit version. Click on this forward icon. You have successfully selected MySQL shell 8.0.28 64-bit version. And the rest of these products I don't want to install on my machine. So these are all the products that need to be installed. I have selected MySQL server, MySQL Workbench and MySQL shell. I am going to install on my machine only these 3 products. After you selecting all these products, just click on next. Now it will check for the requirement. You can see on the screen having failing requirements. MySQL install will attempt to resolve this automatically. So you need to select manually. Once you select any of these products, below you can see the requirement details. MySQL installer is trying to resolve this requirement automatically. There is nothing you need to do. Okay, it is going to install Microsoft Visual C++ 2019 redistributable package for 64-bit. which is not installed on this machine. If this requirement is already fulfilled within your machine, this setup wizard will automatically skip this check requirement step and it will move on to the installation. In my case, this package is not available on my machine. So first I need to install this package on my machine. Before clicking on this execute button, please make sure that you are connected to the internet, because this will connect to the Microsoft site and download the package. Once your checks are done, just click on this execute. You can see the download status over here. You can see a pop-up window, Microsoft Visual C++ 2015-2019 redistributable package. Just click on this license agreement, click on install. You can see the setup progress on the screen. Setup successful. Just click on this close button. You can see for the remaining Workbench and Shell products, automatically installation is done. So we have successfully installed C++ 2019 redistributable package. Now we are good to go. Click on this next button. Now we are in the installation part. The following products will be installed: MySQL Server 8.0.2, MySQL Workbench and MySQL Shell. Click on execute. You can see the progress of each product. Right now it is installing server, MySQL Server. It's completed MySQL Server installation. It move on to the second one, MySQL Workbench. You can see the progress. It successfully completed MySQL Workbench installation. It move on to the final part, MySQL Shell. You can see the progress. Finally, MySQL Shell product got completed. Now click on the next button. Now we are at the product configuration step. You can see the status ready to configure MySQL Server. Just click on next. Once you click on next, you can see a window. There are some 5 steps that we need to configure. First, type and networking, authentication mode, accounts and roles, Windows service, apply configuration. We'll go one by one. The first one, type and networking. If you want to configuration type, server, dedicated, in my case, let it be the default one, development computer. And the connectivity, let it be the port default one. And just click on next. Authentication mode, strong password encryption. Just click on next. You can see the root account password that we need to provide over here. Just give the MySQL root password. I'm giving admin @12345 and repeat the password admin @12345 A caps. Okay, password strength is showing as medium. It's okay, not an issue. If you want to create any user accounts, just click on add user. You can give the username whatever you'd like to give, and host should be the local host. And if you want to assign any role to that user, just click on this. You have these roles and you need to provide the credentials, password. Right now I don't want to create any user. I'm good with the root account, that is admin. Just click on this next, and the Windows service, let it be the default one. Just click on next. Once you click on this execute button, the following configurations will be applied. So before clicking on this execute, please remember the root password that you have given. Just click on execute. You can see the status over here. It is applying configurations. It may take some couple of minutes. It has successfully applied all these configurations. You can see the below, the configuration for MySQL Server 8.0.2 was successful. Just click on this finish. It moved back to the product configuration page. You can see the status of MySQL Server configuration complete. Just click on next. So installation complete. The installation procedure has been successfully completed. Okay. By default, once you click on finish, it will start MySQL Workbench and MySQL Shell. Let it be the default one. Just click on finish. You can see in the background, MySQL Shell window has opened. As well, MySQL Workbench also opened. So far, we have successfully downloaded and installed the MySQL database software on our Windows 10 operating system. Let's move on to the final step, that is the configuration. In this configuration step, we will do small configuration and we will do walkthrough in MySQL Shell environment and also in MySQL Workbench. First, we will walk through in MySQL Shell environment. In the Shell environment, just type this command line /c root at localhost 3306. Just hit on enter. We need to provide the password for root. At the time of installation, we have given admin @12345 A cap that I am going to provide over here. Admin @12345. Hit enter. If you want to save the password for root, just type as Y. If you don't want to save the password, just hit enter. I'm typing Y. Hit enter. You can see no default schema selected. Type use schema to set one. It is in JavaScript mode. Now we need to switch to SQL mode. /SQL. Hit enter. You can see switching to SQL mode. You can see SQL. Now I am going to see the list of schemas. Shows schemas. Hit enter. These are all the default schemas that are available in MySQL database. Information schema, MySQL, performance schema and sys. In the similar way, we will do walkthrough in MySQL Workbench. This is MySQL Workbench. You can see the MySQL connections. This is GUI and that is the command line. Just click on root. You need to enter the password ACAPS admin@12345. Just save the password. Click on OK. You can see the MySQL root instance work page. You can see the server status. Go back to the query page. Just execute the show databases. You can see the default schemas over here. And finally, we will check one more MySQL command line environment. Go to the start menu. Just scroll down this. Click on this MySQL new. Here you can see MySQL 8 command line client. Just click on this. You need to enter the root password admin@12345. You can see welcome to the MySQL monitor. Just type the SQL command. Show schemas. Hit enter. You can see the default schemas over here. So far in the configuration step, we have walked through MySQL shell command, MySQL command line and MySQL workbench. In this way, we can install MySQL database on Windows 10 operating system. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel and also don't forget to press bell icon for latest updates. Please like and also share my videos with your friends and drop a comment. Your comments are highly valuable. Thank you.